Hello, my name is Alex, and these are 5 books that got me back into reading as an adult and kept me there. The first book is coincidentally very popular right now, but it was the very first classic novel I ever read. That is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. So this book is doted as a love story. It's not so much, in my opinion, it's more kind of dark psychology. Um, you know, boy gets adopted by family, falls in love with daughter falls in love with somebody else and gets married. And then the boy goes away, comes back, and eventually pretty much buys the family's estate. Um, yeah, and it's all about possession and obsession and revenge. So if it is doted as a love story, it is a very dark twist on a love story. The next book is a collection of poetry by Charles Bukowski. That is Love is a Dog from Hell. And if you know anything about Bukowski, or if you haven't, just know that it is very raw and gritty, and it makes you feel like you just smoked a cigarette with a bottle of whiskey. The next book is one of my favorite books of all time. It was one of the first ones I read once I got back into reading as an adult, and that is Bret Easton Ellis's Less Than Zero. And this is easily one of my favorite books of all time. It is super short. It's just 200 pages. And pretty much this kid comes back to LA on winter break. He reconnects with some very wealthy friends. From there, it spirals into parties, drugs, casual sex, and his realization of their moral vacancy, pretty much. The next 2 books are by my favorite author ever, that is Chuck Palahniuk. The first one is obviously Fight Club. And if you do not know anything about Fight Club, I do apologize, but I cannot tell you anything about Fight Club. The next book is Choke. And this was I think this was actually the second Palahniuk book that I read that continued to just hook me and pull me in. I love his writing style. But this is about a sex addict med school dropout that starts pretty much a scheme pretending to choke on foods at very posh, wealthy restaurants. And the people who save him develop a relationship with him that turn into regular checks. And he uses that money to help take care of his mother. Thank you for watching.